Hey, so you solved this problem. You should, before watching this video, you should have already solved this problem. But let's go over it together. If you're having difficulty, this is where we're going to try to work out some of those kinks. So let's try this together. Now, in the first time, we were looking at 10 or 100 and using those to start with. But now we're just going to look at finding the closest number, the closest multiple of 7 that would fit. And so we're going to look again. We're going to look at these first two digits here, 67. Now I'm going to go to my multiples of 7. What multiples of 7 is closest to 67? So if I look here, I have 70 is closest, but that's above. We can't do 67 minus 70. So we're going to go back down to 63. So what times 7 is 63? 7 times 9 is 63. So I'm going to put a 9 here. But again, I need a spot over here because I have 63 here, but 9 times 7 is not 630, so I'm going to have to put a 0 here to make it even. So 90 times 7 is 630. Now I'm going to subtract 670 minus 630 since I have my multiple of 7. So now we're going to look at this. 5 minus 0 is 5. 7 minus 3 is 4. And 6 minus 6 is 0. So now we figured that one. So now I'm going to have to find another multiple of 7 that gets us closest to 45 without going over. We have 49 and 42. It's between those two, but 49 is bigger, so we're going to go down to 42. So let's look at that. 7 times 6 is 42. So I'm going to put 6 here. Now notice I don't have to put a 0 because it's not in the 4 is not in the hundreds place. So I'm just going to put 42 because 6 times 7 is 42. So now let's subtract these two. 45 minus 42 is 5 minus 3 is, or 5 minus 2 is 3. So now we have this. Now this 3 is smaller than our 7, so we can't divide that anymore. So we're going to put this as our remainder up here. Our remainder is 3. So now what we have to do is we have to add these partial quotients together because these are part of the whole quotient. Partial quotients together. 6 plus 0 is 6. And 9 plus nothing is 9. So we have 96. So our quotient up here, that we're going to put up here, is 96 with a remainder of 3. So now what we're going to do, to just verify that this is correct, we are going to multiply our quotient by our divisor to see if we get 675. So let's go ahead and do that. 96 times 7. 6 times 7 is 42, so I'm going to put the 2 here, carry the 4, 42. 7 times 9 is 63, plus that 4 is 67. But that doesn't match, but we still need to add in our remainder. So our remainder was 3. So now let's try it. 2 plus 3 is 5. And bring down the 7. And bring down the 6. So then we have 675. That does match. So our answer was correct. So that's how you checked. If you had a hard time with this, then go ahead and watch the video again. If not, go ahead and move on to the next problems. Solve the next problems using the same method.